Hey everyone, I got another great question regarding maximizing our marginal utility from Assess Chapter 20 homework. This time we are going to standardize both of the choices the consumer are given. With that being said, let's jump right into question 18. It says, consider the table above. Suppose that the price of each digital app rises to $5.97. At the same time, the price of each portable power bank falls to $2.70. Income remains the same and unchanged at $26. Rework the marginal utility per dollars spent columns. Enter your responses rounded to one decimal place. So for this question, we are going to standardize both the choice of digital apps and the choice of portable power banks. And our budget constraint is going to be the income in this question, and it is $26. With that said, to do this, we are simply going to divide the marginal utility or utils of our digital apps by the price of $5.97. We're going to repeat that exercise for the total utility of portable power banks by the price of $2.70. That will standardize both the digital apps and the portable power banks. So without further ado, we're going to do this, and we're going to do it with the assistance of Excel. We're simply going to take our column here for our digital apps and divide it by the new price of $5.97. Then you're going to go ahead and drag that equation to each given marginal utility. Excel will calculate it for you. We're going to do the same, but this time for our portable power banks, and divide it by the new price of $2.70. We're then going to drag that equation to each marginal utility value, and we're going to input those values, but keep in mind we're going to round to one decimal place. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And let's go ahead and make sure we got that correct. Awesome, awesome. Now it says, what are the quantities of digital apps and portable power banks now purchased by the consumer? The quantity of digital apps purchased is blank, and the quantity of portable power banks purchased is blank. We're going to go back to our budget constraint. You'll remember from earlier in the question, our budget constraint was $26. And the consumer is going to choose the choice that gives them the most utility per dollar in each given choice. So we'll go through one by one until we have spent our $26 budget constraint. So our first choice is between the portable power banks and the marginal utility of the digital apps. Per dollar, the portable power banks is going to give us more utility for the first choice. So we're going to choose the portable power banks for our first choice, which you'll recall is $2.70. So we'll go ahead and subtract that $2.70 from our budget constraint. For our second choice, we're given the choice of 8.14 or 8.37. In this case, we're going to choose the digital app, which you'll recall from earlier is now $5.97. Again, we are given the choice now of 8.14 for our portable power banks or 7.53 in our marginal utility for the digital app. We're going to choose the larger amount, which is the portable power bank in this case, which you'll recall is $2.70. We now have 2 portable power banks, and 1 digital app. We are given the choice now of 6.6 and 7.53. We are going to maximize our utility and choose 7.53, which is our digital app, which you'll recall now costs $5.97, which will be a hit to our budget constraint. We're now given the choice of 6.6 or 6.7. We are going to choose our, in this case, our power bank, because we're rounding to the nearest tenth, which you'll recall was $2.70. For our final one, we are given the choice of 5.5 or 6.7, and we are, of course, in this case, going to choose our digital app, which will exhaust the rest of our budget constraint. So we've chose 3 portable power banks and 3 digital apps. Let's go ahead and see if that is correct. And we got it correct. I hope that helps with question 18. If you have any other questions in regard to any of our homework, go ahead and reach out to me. Never mind working through those. Thanks.